The 2016 team will be experiencing their first Rose Bowl, but as we heard, 3 Penn State teams have made it to the big game with only one team winning it, and that was that undefeated 94 squad. And there's one coach there in Central PA who knows all too well about playing in the big game.
And one of the things they gave us at the Rose Bowl, which is the team picture, and with that was the season and all the wins and all the games that we have, and it was a pretty cool thing to have, and this is something I hang in my coach's office even today.
Justin Wheeler knows a thing or two about winning big games. He was a part of many of them as a player for Penn State and has now shared many of them with the 3-time state champion Bishop Guilfoyle football team as their head coach. But before all of the success with the Marauders, Wheeler was living out a dream come true.
When we entered the Big Ten while I was at Penn State, we always thought, man, this is going to be cool if we get a chance to go to the Rose Bowl. And the first year we're there. And it was just like a dream. I mean, you're going to the granddaddy of them all. You're going to the big, the big game of the year, the big bowl game. So it was just like one of those perfect days. You ran out in that field and, the crowd was packed and it was just exactly the way the Rose Bowl was meant to be.
The Rose Bowl may have seemed like a perfect ending for the 1994 Nittany Lions, but similar to this season, the team was held back from the chance to earn a national championship.
The Bowl Coalition was involved, and Nebraska had started to take the polls in early November, and all they had to do was beat number 3 Miami in the Orange Bowl on January 1st, which they did.
That year, we were trying to win a national championship, and we were undefeated and going to the Rose Bowl, and you're playing an Oregon team that was really good, but when it was all said and done, the vote was to leave us out of the national championship. And these guys, I think the same thing this year. I mean, this is a group that's done everything that the college football has asked them to do. They've represented the university. Coach Franklin's just done an amazing job getting these guys to believe. What was all said and done, they got left out of the playoffs.
While the no-loss 94 team may have been playing in Pasadena with a bigger chip on their shoulders, this year's squad has already made their statement.
And a lot of people talking about Penn State's the story of the year. So I think this team has really etched their legacy into Penn State, and regardless of the way this works out, I think they put Penn State where we want to be, which is another national power.
Even if they finish number 5, they're not going to remember that as much as beating USC in the Rose Bowl. And if they don't beat, they've played in the Rose Bowl and they get it the best they can, and they've played there. I mean, you'd like to be in. Would you like to play in the Rose Bowl? I dreamed of playing in the Rose Bowl when I was a kid.
As this current team becomes closer to living out their childhood dreams in the Rose Bowl, Wheeler remembers how special it was for him and his team over 20 years ago.
Some of the guys on that team, and Kerry Collins and Kajana Carter, and the list of guys, the number 1 draft picks in this group was just absolutely crazy, and it was just such a cool thing to be a part of. Whether you were playing or not playing or just being on the team, it was something that, and those memories that you'll have forever.
Coming up next, we'll take a look at how Penn State returned here to Pasadena.
Yeah, Big Ten title nobody predicted as